Hello and welcome back to Elon After Hours. How's it been going, Jack?
It's been going good. I mean, today's a beautiful day. I sat out in the sun.
Yeah, it's so nice to be outside.
I know. I went to my 8 a.m., so that was a big accomplishment for me.
I also did.
I went on a walk, but I saw literally everyone and anyone.
Yeah.
And people that saw me told me about it, but I never saw them.
That's like what's scary. It's that you can be walking around campus and 400 people, even though only like 400 people go here.
But yeah, all of them see you.
And then and you never know until like days later. They're like, oh yeah, I saw you on a walk the other day.
And you're like, how did I look?
The worst is we're out walking with a backpack. I think everybody looks like turtles. They're like, doo, 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 doo.
Well, someone just told me that they saw me and I was like, walking. So I guess I need to work at my posture.
We both do.
Yeah, posture check.
If anybody wants to sponsor After Hours, I don't even know if we're allowed to have sponsors.
But we'd love a little spine corrector.
Yeah.
These
Or
chairs
like
aren't
or a
good at doing
chiropractor
that.
clinic if you want to sponsor us. If you want to like set our back straight, have us looking
I'm
good.
also loving your green.
I'm loving your green.
You can't see our pants, but they're awesome.
They'll
They're also
see them
green.
later.
Oh
They'll see
yeah, they
'em.
will see them later.
They'll see them. My underwear's green too.
Oh, looks like neither of us are getting pinched today.
Yeah, no one can pinch me today.
You can't catch me.
I'm wearing green until St. Patrick's Day, and I'm gonna wear green underwear. The same pair.
The same pair from now until then.
Yeah, and you guys don't even know what day it is. You don't even know what day we're filming this.
That's
it could
so
be February.
true. You'll never know. You'll never know.
So that's all
That's
I
kind
got.
of the catch up for us. Nothing too exciting.
We sat in the sun a little today.
Yeah.
Just soaked with the
Just
vitamin
got-
D.
Can you see? We got some
Yeah,
red.
totally. Totally, I
Getting
can
color,
totally tell.
Getting color back
Yeah.
just in time for spring break.
Exactly. We need to look good on the beaches. We need to look like beach Baywatch babes.
But remember, a base tan is not a full tan. You still got to put on that sunscreen.
Right. We advocate for sunscreen usage.
Personally, I
SPF
don't
30.
use it, but I think other people should.
So I think everyone should use sunscreen. I think it's really good for you. And if you think about it, you look at like Anne Hathaway. She looks great, right? Everyone's
her
like, oh my
skin.
God, she defies age. Girl carries around an umbrella all the time.
Does she really?
Yeah, I've seen pictures.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know if it's all the time,
would.
but a lot of
She
the
probably
time.
has that like stick in her purse on the go.
She has like a
always.
sunbrella that she covers, and that's why she looks so good. So, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm, not really one to talk, but
I'm gonna be so wrinkly.
we're gonna be old and wrinkly, like a
I
piece
know,
of,
but I'll be tan. People will
like
literally
a
think
piece
I'm
of beef
Italian.
jerky.
Oh.
Sorry.
Anyway, speaking of celebrities, the Oscars were last Sunday, and I was kind of hoping they would let Will Smith back in just to slap Jimmy Kimmel. But the evening was full of disappointment, so what were we really expecting? I'm Just Ken didn't even win Best Song. Okay, I guess it was kind of nice of him to offer everyone the world's most adorable tiny bottle of tequila. I would need one of those too if I had to sit through 3 hours of awards, especially if I wasn't even nominated.
On the bright side, we did get to see Ryan Gosling sing his blonde little heart out. Given the track record of the Oscars, is it really any surprise that a song about the plight of a blonde man doll was nominated for Best Song in the first place? But another perk was seeing that dog from Anatomy of a Fall, Messy. Though I do feel bad for his castmate, Sandra Hüller. She was nominated for 2 movies at the same time, and all anyone wanted to talk to her about was that damn dog. You can tell she was just so tired of it. She was just like, no, I don't know where the dog is.
Bradley Cooper gave an Oscar-worthy performance. And no, I'm not talking about his role in the Oscar bait film Maestro. I'm talking about the episode of Abbott Elementary that aired immediately after the show, where he basically played himself, a regular old Philadelphia Eagles fan. He basically just reprised his role in Silver Linings Playbook, minus the insanity. Go Birds.
My favorite event following the Oscars is the Vanity Fair Oscars party. It's probably my life's goal to attend this exclusive event, right behind my other life's goal, which is to present at the Oscars. Sadly, those things are basically mutually exclusive.
I mean, the after party is basically a party for everyone who didn't get invited to the Oscars, which makes me the perfect contender for an invitation.
In other celebrity news, Princess Kate of Wales hasn't been seen in person by the public since late December of last year.
Crazy. Internet detectives have many theories, like she donated life-saving organs to King Charles, or our favorite, she's on this season of The Masked Singer. In response to public pressure, the royal family released not 1, but 2 doctored photos.
Princess Kate released a statement saying that she apologizes and that as an amateur photographer, she was experimenting with Photoshop. They must think we're so stupid. If they expect me to believe that Catherine, the Princess of Wales, has an Adobe Cloud subscription.
Needless to say, the British monarchy is falling apart. In other news, the fast food chain Wendy's is introducing surge pricing, where the cost of meals will change depending on time of day and demand. Just when you thought the worst thing to happen to the economy was butter exceeding $6 at the grocery store, your 4 for $4 is now a 4 for $12 and falls under the same pricing strategy as your Uber and airplane tickets.
The aeronautical engineering company Boeing is being investigated for knowingly using parts not up to standard when constructing aircrafts. If you think that's scary, the whistleblower who was providing evidence and was set to be a key witness in the trial was found dead in an apparent suicide.
Wow, Boeing.
Really subtle. It's like you've never seen a movie before. Obviously, when the key witness dies of an apparent suicide, anyone mildly media literate and very paranoid knows that it's the defendant's fault.
And lastly, happy birthday, St. Patrick.
No.
I thought it...
That's not... Whatever.
St. Patrick's Day reminds me of the favorite holiday amongst drunk adult toddlers. There are only a handful of reasons one is able to drink from morning till evening and have it be acceptable. Bachelorette party.
Brunch, but only if it's a mimosa or a Bloody Mary.
Funeral.
The first Tuesday of November every 4 years.
Toddler's birthday party.
21st birthday party.
College students every Saturday.
Thanksgiving.
And of course, St. Patrick's Day. Maybe there are a lot, actually.
And with that being said, please drink responsibly. And up next, we have an interview with a familiar face. You know her, you love her, Jules Hallman. Hey everyone, welcome back to After Hours. We're here with Jules Hallman, former host of After Hours.
Yes.
And we're gonna get into it with her.
You may recognize her face.
You may
guys
know her
miss
face, but you do
me?
not know her story.
Yeah.
So
You're
true.
about to find out.
So, Jules, how did you discover After Hours?
I was a freshman, and Melanie Meisner, who used to be the producer of the show, I met her through my roommate, and we were just chatting one night, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, I feel like you do really well on the show that I work on, After Hours." And then I looked it up, and here I am, 4
You're
years
back.
later.
Did you go straight to hosting?
No, I started as a package person because I didn't have time the first season that I worked on. The timing didn't work out, so I just started. Sorry, I totally just had a really weird deja vu moment, and it freaked me out.
Because you're back.
I'm back. No, but yeah, so I started doing packages, and I would do little segments. Jules on the Street, if anyone remembers.
Yes.
Real
Rip.
fans
Day.
Rip.
And then they liked me in the packages, and then I sent in a little audition video to host, and then I ended up hosting for a while.
Yeah.
When did you start hosting?
Sophomore year, spring.
Spring.
Yeah.
Mhm. And did it up until, when did you leave?
I hosted I did sophomore spring, and then I went abroad, and then I did, I didn't. No, my gosh, no. Freshman spring, I was packages. Sophomore fall and sophomore spring. So the entire sophomore year I hosted, then I went abroad, then I came back, and junior spring, we hosted together.
Yes.
And then I have not been.
Back since.
I've been MIA.
She ghosted us.
I did ghost.
Yeah.
No, which speaking of hopefully the audience knows that we hosted together, because if not, then
We were iconic.
you missed it. But who all have you co-hosted with, since you were on it for a year and a half hosting?
It was I've only co-hosted with you and then Hannah.
Hannah.
Yeah, Hannah Schoen. Back in the day when she came back from her LA trip.
Oh, okay, so
Right.
it's just y'all two all sophomore year. Gotcha.
Well, it was
You
just
did by
me.
yourself for a while.
Yeah,
Oh, you did?
yeah, I did 2 seasons by myself.
Oh, no way.
And then she came back for a little bit and we hosted together, and then she stepped out when she was a senior.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of same situation, just had too
Yeah.
much going on.
Mm-hmm.
So
Do you like having a co-host, or do you like soloing it? Which do you like better?
I liked both. I feel like we were a really good co-host
Yeah.
duo.
Yeah, that
and
was
I
fun.
loved that. But I did
that was you were a good person to start with. That was my first time.
yeah. I liked hosting on my own too, though. I think that hosting on your own is kind of, it's a different beast. Like the pressure's on you to really like sell it and be funny.
Yeah.
But it was a fun like little learning curve kind of.
Yeah, totally. I was there. I watched.
Yeah, you were there.
She's
in the
a
background.
fan. This is really
It just
weird to be on
it
this
just
side.
took Myvie a little longer to make it on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to earn my stripes.
You got to go through the ranks.
Yeah.
So, what made you? Have you like always been sort of an entertainer in front of the camera, kind of thing, or not necessarily in front of the camera, but wanted to entertain, be on stage?
Yeah. If you go back and watch some of my episodes, the real ones know that I am like a really deep theater kid. I have a very deep theater kid history. I think as
I mean,
a
who
lot-
doesn't on this
Who doesn't? So yeah, I did theater in middle school and in high school, and I just really love being the center of attention.
Yeah.
I love when people think
Feel
I'm
that.
funny. It just makes me feel better about myself.
So it sounds like all the hosts we've had
Yeah.
sound pretty similar.
Yeah.
We all love attention.
Why else would you host something?
Why would you sit here if you don't love the attention?
Detention, and you don't want the laughs. What else is it for?
I'm like Tinkerbell, and she lives off of claps or whatever.
She lives off of
like the
Peter Pan's like.
Like she's like,
literal attention.
Bling, we believe in you,
Clap.
Tink.
She's
Yeah.
like,
That's how I live, and then
Yeah.
I get really sad if no one laughs.
I know,
And then I die
honestly,
and wither
maybe-
away.
yeah.
Maybe that's what I've been missing. My senior year has been a little bit difficult, and maybe that's
Maybe
that's why.
why.
Maybe, I'm
Maybe it's because
missing-
you're a lifeguard.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
about
Yeah.
Or
lifeguarding
your
on
career.
campus.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. On
We want to
campus.
hear what else like you're involved on
Oh,
campus
okay.
now that you're not with us
Yeah.
anymore.
So basically,
Now
where
these
I've
new
been
priorities you have.
where I've been hiding. Where I've
Yeah,
been hiding
where are
out.
you hiding on campus?
Well, I'm still a full-time student as a second semester senior, which is terrible. Highly do not recommend. And then I also lifeguard at the Beck Pool. Come visit me Tuesday,
Yes,
Thursday,
sir.
lunch shift.
She
The
can save
hours
your
are
life.
crazy.
The hours are really stupid. And then I also serve at the Elon Inn. I
Right.
serve.
She serves
that's where
and
I-
she serves.
I serve while serving.
Born to
Yeah.
serve.
Lifeguarding or serving at the end?
They have their different attributes.
Yeah, they do.
Like the inn, I make a little bit more money,
Mm.
but the hours are longer and it takes up a lot of my time. Lifeguarding, I don't make any money and I basically am just paid to sit for an hour and watch like one or two people just swim back and forth.
So do people use the pool?
Yeah, it's a lot of athletes, older like professors. will come in.
I'd like to swim.
You can come
I've
swim.
tried to go there once.
Yeah.
It's always
and
closed.
Nope. Jules was like, oh yeah, go for it. You can just go and swim. The one time I decided, I'm like, I'm just going to go and swim for fun.
That's
The
club
swim team.
Yeah, club swim.
And we walk in with our towels and we look in the window and they all look at us and we're like,
Never mind.
and we
Yeah.
go
I
back.
wasn't even trying to swim, actually. I wasn't even there for that. I just wanted to sunbathe in the Beck pool.
Have you ever had to save anyone?
In the indoor pool.
I've never had to save anyone in the Beck pool. I've saved people at home, but I have saved a brick in the Beck pool.
A brick?
A brick, because we do, Campus Recwell does red shirts drills, which is basically like the safety team will come in and put up a fake situation so that all the workers are kept on their toes, know that how to like do their jobs correctly. And when I was a sophomore, they came in and redshirted me, and it was supposed to be somebody drowning, but it was still kind of COVID. So instead of me saving a person, they just threw a brick in the pool. And it was like 7 a.m. because I had the really early morning shift, and I just had to go in and save a brick.
Well, that's good to
And then
know
they were
that-
like, good job.
At least if I weighed as much as a 2-pound brick, I know I would survive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's comforting
So
to know that.
if you're about yay big, I can save you.
Jules has got
I
you.
got your back, guys.
She's got you. So this one might require you to really dig deep back into your vaults.
Okay.
But what were some of your favorite while you were on After Hours? Packages, guests, favorite
Okay.
episode?
Yeah, well, packages, I loved doing Jules on the Street.
Mhm.
It was so fun, and I really love just running around and
Harassing people on
harassing
campus.
people I don't know. It gives me true joy.
Aw.
So those were always really fun.
Do you recall our package?
Our lifeguarding one
Yeah.
that we did.
Y'all did a lifeguarding package?
Yeah,
So
before
the one where
spring
we
break.
like pretended we used Emma's pool. baby pool.
From sophomore year.
We
Yeah.
set it up.
It was sophomore year. We did it
No
sophomore year.
We
way.
set it up in the middle of like Young Commons. And we were like, come swim in our pool. And I wore my guard shirt. And I
Wait,
brought a
did
whistle.
anyone get in the pool?
There was no water in it.
Oh.
It was just empty. It was
And
fun.
Tori like was eating sushi, like had sushi from the dining hall, and
We
the
just
wind
kinda
blew,
chatted, like-
and the pool blew away, and the sushi blew away. It was hilarious.
I forgot about
Oh.
that.
Really,
Oh,
really
that
good
was a
moment.
one. I loved having D. Scott and Joe
I knew you
Keefe
were gonna
on.
say that
Man,
episode.
So I go back and rewatch that one.
It's
So
That was
such
one
a
of your
good
last ones.
that was one of my last ones. The fish flops just really got
Yeah,
me.
Yeah.
those were
Who else
a
was
statement.
fun? Oh, little Miss Teen Maryland or whoever.
Wait, what?
I don't remember her name, but Miss Teen Maryland. There's like a girl.
That goes here?
Yeah, she was.
Oh, no way.
She was a freshman at the time, and she was like Miss Maryland or Miss Teen Maryland, and I got to wear her crown, so that was kind of fun. It was heavy.
That's cool.
Wow.
Heavy,
She's still
Heavy
here?
is the crown. Heavy is the. I don't know.
I don't know what saying.
Heavy is whatever.
Heavy as the brick that floats in the pool. And I heard that they say that sometimes.
Yeah, they do say that sometimes.
Yeah, they do.
You know, that's what happens.
What happens at the pool?
So,
Stays at the pool.
what's like your? I know this is a bit of a daunting question, but what's your post-grad situation looking like? What's your life updates for now? What's
You
it
think
looking
I know
like?
that?
Well, just give us a taste.
Well, currently I'm in the midst of, I guess, my job search. I don't really know what's happening there yet. But I will be moving back to New Jersey to live with my parents and my dog. And I'm looking to work in New York, but it's all up in the air.
Mhm. What type of jobs are you like looking for? Anything?
CPA, comm design,
Yeah.
anything.
Are you
Any-
a double major CTA comm design?
Yeah.
Do you have any dream companies?
They
Whatever.
Wherever
They
the
might
wind-
watch the episode.
Wherever
Yeah.
the wind takes me, if you want me, take me. I'm open.
Okay, you heard that. Well, Jules, thank you so much for sitting down and talking with us. We're so glad to see your face again back in the studio.
having me.
It's been
It's great
too
to be on
long,
this side
almost
of
a
it. It's
year and a
weird.
few months.
Yeah, true.
I
That's
know.
crazy.
Sorry,
Time flies.
guys.
Time flies when you're in the studio.
Time flies when you fade it.
I know.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm kidding.
called out.
Maybe I'm back and maybe I'm here to stay.
Well, she is staying because we're about to play a game, so stay tuned.
Hey everyone, welcome back. We're still here with Jules, and we are going to play a game. It's a little bit like Truth, Truths, and a Lie, but it's not that. It's actually 3 lies and 3 truths. So do that math.
Yeah.
Lots of lies, lots of truths. We're all a bunch of liars and truthers here.
I ain't calling you a
we are
truther.
going to start.
We have 3
and I'm gonna-
cards, and there's a lie and a truth on each. I don't know. I feel like you didn't explain it.
We're trying to figure out which the lie is.
Let's let the old host introduce the game.
Hi guys, so today we're going to be
Let's
playing
leave.
a game. And we have a truth and a lie on every card, and we have to figure out which the lie is.
I guess that's exactly what I
He's a
said.
veteran.
So
Who wants to start?
you want to go first,
yeah,
Jules?
I guess.
Okay, wait, let me pick up.
Now that you're a guest, you
Okay.
get guest
go.
privileges.
I'll start
Yeah.
off. I'll start off light. I sang the song "I Want to Know What Love Is." I want to know what love is.
We know the
Familiar.
one.
with Foreigner on stage, with Foreigner,
Oh, okay.
and I also sang with my school choir on "Good Morning America."
I feel like I've heard you say the Foreigner one before.
I don't know. I'm gonna go with the truth is the Good Morning America one.
You'd be wrong.
Oh.
I want to know what love
Dang.
is.
Now, why and how
How?
and
Yeah, so it was my high school choir. Foreigner was playing at Count Basie in Red Bank, if anyone knows it. And
Of course I
my cute little all-girls school, one of the girls on the choir, father worked at Count Basie and got us in there. Foreigner picks a high school choir every time they sing the song. And so
Oh,
we
wow.
stood there
Crazy.
in our long skirts,
Yeah.
tie, blazer. I want to know what love is. It's a great video. I'm gonna show you.
Not the tie.
I wanna
I
see
want
that.
to see that.
yeah, I wish
Show
our choir had a
me.
tie.
No,
We were all
same.
girls and we had these long
Oh,
dresses.
it was
The
that,
long
the ties weren't
black
for
dresses.
choir. The tie was just the uniform.
Oh, it was just for the
It
performance.
was just the uniform. Formal uniform.
Oh, it's uniform for your school.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyways.
Did you ever like cut your tie in rebellion?
No.
Yeah, it's probably expensive. So that was fun.
The more you know.
Okay, so my first one is I once got told that my celebrity lookalike was Paul Rudd. And I also once competed in the long jump in 5th grade and I got 2nd place.
I think the second one's the lie. I hate to be quick on it, but I think the second one's the lie.
What makes you think that?
I feel like somebody
My
must
lack of
have
Considering you walk the mile every year,
someone definitely
I'm
told
gonna
you
go
look
with the
like Paul
second
Rudd.
as the lie.
It was actually an AI like scanner, face scanner.
Told you look like Paul Rudd.
Yeah, and I was like, well, artificial intelligence is very smart. Can't be lying.
Better
I
than,
am America's sexiest man alive.
better than Stephen Perry.
Steven,
Is that what you got?
do you mean
Sorry, not Stephen Perry.
Steven Tyler?
Stephen Perry's a very different man.
There's no Stephen Perry.
There is no Stephen Perry.
Tyler Perry?
Tyler Perry. No, Stephen Perry. I was thinking. Never mind. Just keep going. Your turn.
Anyways,
Anywho.
I DM'd Lynn and Stella. Do you know Lynn and Stella?
Mm-hmm.
And she responded.
Mm-hmm.
I was bleach blonde as a child.
Len and Stella.
Is what?
Truth.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna agree just because I don't see you as a blonde.
So you're actually wrong. I was bleach blonde as a child, and I really still wish I was.
Okay,
I
but
had very blonde hair.
what about Len and Stella?
I've DM'd her. She's just
No,
never
it's not.
responded.
Oh, I never said I thought she responded, but I guess that was part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I forgot the rules of the game.
Trying to pick which one I think will be better right now.
Cool.
Okay. This one's fun.
Okay.
I was born in Bolivia, and my grandma was sworn in as a U.S. citizen by Bobby Kennedy.
Was born a U.S. citizen by Bobby
Sworn.
No,
Kennedy.
sworn in. Like
I was like,
hand
so
on the
Bobby
hand on the Bible.
Kennedy?
I will be a U.S. citizen. Thanks.
I'm gonna
whatever.
go. I think the grandma one's true.
I think the grandma one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I
That's
knew
cool.
your grandmother was
Mi abuelita.
where's she from?
Bolivia.
Oh, so she's from Bolivia.
Yeah, I am Bolivian.
But you weren't
I
born
wasn't
there.
born
Okay,
there.
yeah, that's what it was.
No, that'd be cool though.
That would
So
be cool.
who's Bobby Kennedy in relation to? I mean, I know he's a
JFK.
Kennedy.
JFK,
he's
the-
Robert.
Robert F.
Robert.
Kennedy. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't know. Sorry, I don't have the relationship that your grandma did to be able to call him
I'm
Bobby.
really close with
Bobby.
the Kennedys. We're like
I didn't know I could call him Bobby like that.
Yeah. It was like,
They're at family Christmases.
So,
Yeah.
I once served lemonade to Joe Biden,
Oh.
and I also once auditioned for a McDonald's commercial.
I feel like both of those are true.
No.
I feel like you would serve lemonade to Joe Biden. Like in some, I have the Kennedys, you have the Bidens. Like, I feel that.
There's one of those you talked about the other day, and I can't remember if you said you did or you didn't.
I feel like
So-
you maybe asked. Did you ask to audition for a McDonald's commercial?
I think so. So I'm gonna go with the
I think
Bidens as
you-
the
I
truth
think
as
you-
well.
I
You
think
serve
the
lemonade
Bidens.
too.
I actually did audition for a McDonald's commercial. I did not get a call back.
Dang
And
it.
I did not serve it to Joe Biden. I served it to John McCain and Paul Ryan. They were like campaigning like in a neighborhood that we like live near, and so we like drove over there and set up a lemonade stand.
Oh, I thought you meant like you were like serving at a restaurant, like they
Well-
came.
Oh no, I was thinking
you set
like
up a
there was
lemonade
like
stand.
something going on.
Yeah, no, it wasn't Joe Biden.
Interesting. Yeah, you
I
talked.
also did. I also served lemonade to Obama. I forgot to say that, but I thought that would be like too far fetched.
You did talk about McDonald's the other day, but I couldn't remember if you said you asked and your mom said no, or if you
No,
did.
the one that I got said no to was I heard on the radio about a Disney one.
Oh, and it was in the hotel.
I
And we
used to
went-
always, anytime those came out,
And
Yeah.
we like
send your
got
kid
there
in
and they
for
were like,
Disney. Mom!
No, yeah, and then it's
I,
all a
cried
scam for
it,
$500.
And then they asked when we got there for like $500, and we were like, maybe
Yeah.
not.
Damn.
No. Okay. Before Hannah Montana, Miley Cyrus went to my elementary school, and Dirk Bentley shook my hand while I was dressed as a donkey.
I think Dirk Bentley donkey is the truth.
I think I'm gonna wait. I was just listening to Call Her Daddy with
Tish.
Tish, I'm trying to think of the timeline.
Not
I'm
trash.
gonna say Miley Cyrus went to your school.
So the truth is, Dirk Bentley did shake my hand dressed up as a donkey. I was dressed up as a donkey.
Yeah, he wasn't.
In what
He wasn't.
context were you? Was it like?
I did Shrek, and his daughter was in it, and he came up to me and he shook
You
my
played
hand.
donkey?
Yeah, I played donkey.
That's major.
And he came up and shook my hand and was like,
Wait.
"Oh, I'm Dirk Bentley." I was
I'm
like,
gonna need you to perform
"I
that
know who you
sometime.
are." Oh, I will. It's one of my karaoke's.
Wait,
Don't let me
what?
go.
Wait.
That's one of my karaoke's. Yeah, but I do it very rarely because it's a lot.
Can we just? Like,
It's a
have
lot. It takes
Shrek-
a lot of you.
It
Yeah.
takes a lot out of
Shrek
me.
the musical is like a ton.
No,
like
it's
a
a
lot.
ton.
That's
Yeah.
But it's a great show. I love that show.
It is so good.
Yeah, let's just put on our own version.
Yeah.
The Pro Shot on Netflix, so good. I don't think it's on Netflix anymore, but I used to.
No,
Take it
but
off.
I
I
watched
used
it
to watch
so
it all the
much.
time.
I would
It's
invite
so
people to
good.
come over and hang out, and then I'd put it on.
They'd be like, "What is this?" Be like, "Don't."
You're like, just watch.
Just watch.
They'd
Just
be like,
watch. It's
not
so
really
good,
into
though.
Shrek, not really into musicals, and I'd be like,
You are
Sutton
now.
Foster,
You like
Brian Darcy James.
Brian Darcy James? There it is. Oh, great show.
Okay, my last one. I was viral on Musical.ly for
You
my
would.
One Direction kind of fan page, and I was bit by a squirrel.
Did you make like
Oh.
edits, like fan edits, or was it
No,
more
like
you,
it was
lip
me
syncing?
like lip syncing to One Direction.
I could see.
Where
I
were
could
you
really
bitten
see
by the
both.
squirrel?
My pinky.
No, like where? What were
Oh.
you here?
No, I was little. I was like 7. I was at home.
Wait, what was the first one again?
I went viral on Musical.ly.
Oh, yes.
How many followers do you have, or was it just a video that went viral?
I was like one video,
How viral?
like 1 million views.
I think the squirrel.
I think the squirrel's real too.
Yeah, I was never on Musical.ly.
But I could
Well,
see you on Musically though.
You're
Well, like if you deep dive, there's probably some like really cringy 8th grade.
No,
like,
yeah.
Whatever, but yeah, I was bit by a squirrel on my pinky. I
No
tried to-
rabies?
No rabies.
That's awesome.
Fun fact.
awesome.
Squirrels.
Congrats.
Yeah, thank you. It's really big.
That's really good.
Squirrels apparently don't catch rabies very often. That's what the hospital told me. But
It's
he
rare
fell
for
out of a
squirrels.
tree and he was sick, and I needed to help him. So I tried to pick him up and push him away so he could die peacefully.
bit
But
you?
he did not like that.
So I'm
He was like, I'm going to bite you and suck your blood and
Yeah, and
come
then
back to
and then I
life
was
even
going like
stronger.
this, yeah.
Okay. I went to Lego robotics camp and I won the competition.
Automatically, that's the truth.
Or I got handed a guitar pick at Taylor Swift's Fearless tour by her dad.
I think the first one's true. I feel like I totally would have heard about the second one if that had been true. You would have been telling
Yeah,
everyone.
Yeah,
You would literally have that like taped
No, you
to
would
you.
like wear it as a pendant.
No, you put it as a necklace for sure.
It's in a locket. You're like,
Okay, yes, I was in Lego robotics camp. Whatever, okay?
For how long?
Like I did it after school like every day for like a year. Whatever, go ahead.
I have fallen in a septic tank, and in 3rd grade,
you fell in a septic tank.
and in 3rd grade, I got a baby chick for Easter, and I named her Franny, i.e., not Y.
You fell in a septic tank. I already know that about you.
Yeah, I want to say that too, but I didn't know.
You were gonna say the chick,
I
weren't
was
you?
gonna say the chick.
But yeah, I have fallen in a septic tank. That is the truth.
That's gross.
Yeah, it
But
was.
you survived.
I did survive with just
How
a few
long?
scratches and a little bit of poop.
That's a wee bit.
Just a wee bit.
Well-
But those are all the truths and lies we have for today.
It's been really nice getting to know you guys. I guess I'll
I
see you
know.
after we graduate.
It's been great being
okay.
back here, I guess.
Yeah.
See you never.
But so glad we got to have you back for one last time in the
Thanks.
studio.
Yeah, little one last hurrah.
One last hurrah.
Crazy.
I'm not gonna sing Hamilton. I wanted
it.
to. I almost did, but we can't afford it,
You
can
can't
we?
afford it. We might get copyrighted. But that's all we have for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. And again, thank you to Jules for being
thanks,
such an
Jules.
awesome
Thank
guest.
you.
First time guest, but not first time in the studio.
Never.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. And remember, as always, stay humble.
Sit
We'll
down.
see you next time.
To find out more about After Hours, visit elonstudenttv.org.